Hello, my lovely YouTube subscribers. This is my first ever live. Heaven help us. Um, but we'll see how we go. I'm just sending out a message to let people know that I'm on live, and we'll see what's happening. So I'd love to have you join us and come along for the ride. Hello, Denisha. How are you? Um, I'm. Hello, Karen. I thought I'd just quickly pop on. This is my first ever live, so I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll go and see how we go. Hey, JJ. April, that is, isn't it? Hi, Denisha. Hi, Karen. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hello, Christy. Oh, thank you, April. I wasn't sure. Sometimes my memory's not what it once was. Um, so I thought I'd just talk about some of my. That's what I'm hoping for, Denisha. Some of my whips and just talk in general. It's 9:39 p.m. here in Sydney. It's quite cool. It's currently some ridiculous wind chill factor out there. Hang on a minute, let me tell you. Hang on, where are we? Weather. Here we go. Weather. Okay, it says that it's 11.7 and it feels like 7.8. Let me tell you, when the wind is going, it's a heck of a lot colder out there. Hey, Carla. It's a heck of a lot colder. I have to wear my winter jacket when I go out. That's how cool it is. Not cold like it gets with you ladies, but cold all the same. Hey, Teresa. So yeah, I thought I'd talk about some of my whips. I decided the poncho that I did, that was Bag O'Day's hooded poncho, I loved it, but unfortunately it was just too big for me. So I amended the pattern somewhat, shortened the length of the initial chain, and instead of it swimming on me now, it sits just nice and comfortably over my shoulders. So I'm quite happy about that. It took a little bit of finessing and a little bit of tweaking, but I got there in the end. So I'm using Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the colorway deep teal. I'm, hang on, almost finished one full ball. So that's all I've got left of this ball. And then I start this ball. And it's looking quite good. So that's it. So I'm quite happy with how it's coming together, and it just sits just nicely when you fold it. It's all even. So very, very happy with that. So that's one of my whips. That's actually to take my mind off my large whip, which I needed a bit of a break from. I'm making a huge, and I do mean huge, breaking waves blanket. So I've got it folded in threes here, and I have to have it folded in threes because it's that long. It's that wide, should I say. So this is how it's going. It's quite a large size blanket. I really quite like it. It actually, that's it upside down, daft girl that I am. Actually, this is how it's supposed to sit. I couldn't work out why there was more blue at the bottom. It actually goes this way. I'm really sorry about the lighting. It's not the greatest in here tonight. So that's one thing that I'm doing. I've still got another 4 balls to go. 4 balls, 3 balls to go. So I needed a bit of a break from that because it really does get quite tiring and monotonous working the same stitch. Just bear with me a minute. I won't be a second. I'm hoping that by adding some extra light, that might throw off some. And so I'm also, one of my other whips is, it's Bernat blanket in the velvet, and I'm just doing a pillowcase. So there's that. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Christine. Hi, Sue. Haven't checked emails, just woke up at 7:42 a.m. Oh, that's nice and early over there. Wow. Oh, sugar, you didn't go to sleep until 4 a.m. Hooly dooly, why not? Yikes. And my last whip, because, 4 isn't enough. I'm doing a cowl using Bernat Super Saver stripes. So this is the colorway. And so I'm just doing front post, back post, and then doing a double crochet, then front, back post. And so I'm just doing that. That's my whip for today, my small whip. But have a good day, Wendy. Hopefully it's a nice day for you. So they're my whips. The blanket, look, I'm enjoying doing it, but it is getting a bit boring because there's so much to it. Well, there's not so much to it. It's just that there's so much wool to it, so it's just getting a bit monotonous. I'll be glad when it's finished and send it off to its home, to its forever home, to a young lady who loves the colour teal. So she's quite a happy young lady to be receiving that. Have a great day, Wendy. I'm getting off my 24-hour shift in about an hour. Wow, Carla, yikes. Did you get any sleep? I hope so. So yeah, no, that's just my little bit of a roundup. I wanted to get on here and see how the lives worked. I didn't have any great plan on what I was going to do, or oh well, I'm glad you got some sleep. Phew. Hi, Tina. Yeah, I'm glad that you got some sleep, Colour. Yeah, so I wasn't sure how this worked. I just wanted to get on and see, have a bit of a go and a practice run. I normally have the gift of the gab, but I must admit I'm going a bit gaga in my old age, and I really don't know that I can carry things on for too long. I'm using the pillowcase I'm making is the Bernat Velvet. Yes, so the blue pillowcase, this, is using the Bernat Velvet. It is so soft. I so love it. I must say it's the first time I've ever used it, and I absolutely love using it, Teresa. It comes together so beautifully. So I'm quite happy about that. Yeah, if people could hit the like button, that would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you, April. That would be so nice. Just to see how we go. It worked, and I've got to do a live to catch up with you. Thank you, Carla. Well, this is my first ever. I was a bit inspired by both Kerry's live and also by Michelle of the Crafty Farm Girl. I heard her live earlier, and I thought, you know what, these girls have been doing lives and absolutely smashing it out the ballpark, and I haven't even done one, and I wouldn't even know how to do one. So I did a bit of a crash course on how do I do it, and Yikes, here I am. Yeah, it is such a pretty colour, Christine. It's just so easy and nice to work with. Um, I'm surprised, to be honest. No, I don't have a pillow. I don't have a pattern. All I did was I measured how long the pillow was, and I did a chain that was 3 chains fewer than the length of the pillow itself. And then all I'm doing is just double crochet the whole way along, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Um, and that's my pattern. And I'm just going to do it long enough so that it goes all the way over, fold it over, and then I just have to stitch 3 sides. That's my thinking. I'm actually only going to stitch 2 sides. I'm going to button the 3rd side so that if I need to take it off so I can wash it, I can. But that's how I did it. Just measured it 3 chains fewer than what it measured, because I realised I did it initially the full length, and then I realised it was just way too big. So I took a few off and then thought, well, that works a bit better. So, and it fits nicely around the pillow, well, along the pillow. So I've just got to keep going. It's one of those things that I just pick up, do a couple of rows, put it down. I've only just started it, so but I just love, love, love the feel. It's just so soft. So it's so that when I have my afternoon naps, I've got something nice and soft to lay on. So it's a little bit of a pampering pillow for myself. I just hope that I don't drool on it. That would ruin it, wouldn't it? A little bit of afternoon sleep drool. Oh well. But yeah, look, it comes together. It is a bit holy, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. Um, I wasn't looking for it to be completely covered. That's what I figure it'll wash. Oh, crocheting a hat this morning, Christine. That sounds excellent. What sort of hat? Um, I thank you, Denisha. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those random things that came to me, and it felt so soft. I happened to pick it up in our version of, well, it's called Big W, which is similar to your Walmart, in that it's a department store, um, but we don't have the range of yarns and wools. We've only got a tiny little minuscule row of yarn, and the fact that we actually happen to have Bernat velvet blew me away, so I had to grab it while I could. Yeah, it is by Yarnspirations. You're making a pillowcase as well. Oh, how cool. Oh, very nice. Working on my niece's baby doll dress. I'll bet that looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that'd be lovely, Christine. I'll send you. I'll obviously put up a photo. Um, on not a photo. I'll show it during one of my videos. What time is it here? It's currently 9:52 p.m. So it's what's today? Monday? No, Friday. Friday afternoon. Friday evening. Oh golly, is it Monday? I really am losing the plot. The problem with not working is that you lose track of your days. The days all blur into one another. And yeah. She's so cute. She says, "Auntie, my baby doll is naked." Oh, how gorgeous. Oh, that's adorable. April, I'll have to get your Zoom so that I can come along and have a look. Um, yeah, Karen, I do that too, but some days I'm better at it than others. Some days I'm a little slack at marking off the calendar, and then all of a sudden I go backwards and I think, oh, crumbs, what day is it? Thankfully, the computer tells me, so I just look at the computer or the phone. Oh, hang on a minute. I better write that down so I don't lose it. 616892247 April. And what is that at 6 p.m. on Sunday, is it? So that'd be my Monday. All right, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard USA. All right, I'll have to find out what time that is for me. That's sometime, I'm not sure. I'll find out anyway. If I can be there, I will definitely be there. Oh, wow, that's nice and early, Sue. Yikes. You are obviously a early riser like I am. I tend to wake pretty early. For those of you that don't know, I start my tablet regime at 6 in the morning, and I take tablets at 6, 7, and 8. By the time I finish my tablets at 8 o'clock, I've taken, I think, 11 tablets in the morning. With the 2 new vitamins that I take, it's now 14 tablets in the morning before I start my day. I then have tablets splattered through the day, and I finish off my evening with a cocktail again, something like another 14 tablets. By the time I'm finished for the night, I take in the vicinity of 40 tablets in a day. And that's just so that I can get up and do the things that we all take for granted. That's the joy of having chronic pancreatitis. It really does. It eats away at your system and it eats away at your body, but I can't complain, because without the marvels of modern medicine, I wouldn't be here. So, one tablet in particular, I take up to 16 a day just so that I can eat. But again, without the marvels of modern medicine, I wouldn't be here. Thank you, Denisha. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it is a bit phenomenal. Bit hard to believe at times. Hey, Mary! Yay! Mary's on here. For those of you that have just joined us, if you could please hit the like button just so that we can sort of see where we go with it. Check out Anthony Williams' book. What's that about, Chris? Thank you, Christy. Anthony Williams' book. I haven't heard of Anthony Williams. I don't have my phone on me. Bear with me a moment. You've got me intrigued. Oh, healing diseases. Oh, okay. In what regard? Let's have a look. That sounds interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So just having a look. Hello, Miss Kerry. Hello, Miss Happy Crafty Homemaker. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. That looks interesting. Unfortunately, chronic pancreatitis is a bit of a bugger. I like that goofy wave. Unfortunately, chronic pancreatitis is a real bugger, because On the hook, just jumping on here. I hope you feel well today. Love the live chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Um, yes, as Tina says, please hit the thumbs up button. That would be absolutely smashing. Um, I'm here on the hook. I'm here and I'm well enough to do this, so I always figure that's an absolute um, cracking day. So I had a bit of a busy day, which tends to drain my spoons, as we say in the chronic pain and chronic illness community. We have only so many spoons or so much energy, and when you use all of your spoons, you drain your energy and you're left really flat. Um, so I did that a bit today. I really did drain things. Luckily, I crashed on the lounge for about 2.5, almost 3 hours. So that was very refreshing. So I'm here. Um, thank you, Tina. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, how's the house purge going, Kerry? Janine, I've only just found you, so I'm starting to look at your videos now. So I've got a bit of catching up to do. Oh, that good, huh? Fun. I hate moving because it means, oh, I hate moving. This from the lady who has put in a request to move. So, with our local government housing department, I'm living in an area that's really not the greatest. Um, so, I've put in a request to move, or I'm in the process of putting in a request to move. The only problem with that is we have to move. Ugh. Oh, I can imagine you've used about a month's worth of spoons, because I know what I was like during our last move, and it was absolutely, I was wrecked. So I hate to think what the next move is going to do, but I'm determined that I've learnt from my last move. So I'll be making sure the next move I don't use so many spoons. That being said, I'll probably muck it all up and end up using way too many spoons, because that's just what I do. Um, yeah, it is a good start, and I'm hoping that when we get the forms in, we'll be able to move back to where we used to live, which is a much nicer area. Um, with half of the problems that we've got here. Unfortunately, it's a very low socioeconomic area and there are a lot of issues with drugs. And it's not a nice place to be at all. Yes, it certainly is a way to clean house. I'll spend a month doing nothing but drinking coffee, wine, and crocheting, and I'll have a lot of videos of finished objects for about a month. I must admit that when we did our move here in October, I had about about a month after we moved, where we where I just crocheted, and it was my way of decompressing after the move. Actually, the area that I'd like to move back to is actually full of military, and it's such a lovely area. Yeah, we really do. But unfortunately, we're at the mercy of a government department, so we can put in our request. It just depends on, one, whether they approve it, and two, where they send us. Birthday shout out for the team, Phil McCracken. Who is who are these people? I don't know. I think we need to get rid of these people. I'm just removing some people. There's some not nice people that are jumping on. I'm really sorry. Yeah, who would like to be some moderators? That'd um be wonderful because that'd help with some of these very uninspiring people. Okay, count yourself. Whoops, hang on, where are you? Count yourself added as a moderator, April. And Kerry, you can count yourself as a moderator as well. Thank you, ladies. And I will even make you a moderator, Miss Karen. Oops, where are you? There we go. I've got 3 for now. And that's Kerry, April, and Karen. If I need some extras, ladies, count me. You can count yourselves in. I will definitely have you as moderators. I'll make Mary a moderator as well. Make some moderators. You're able to do it on the side where you go. Yeah, I've just done that. Yeah. Thank you, Tina. I think it's unfortunately there's some really vile people out there, and I don't know why they feel that they can come on people's private chats and write comments. They yeah, not nice. But anyway, what do you do? Obviously they've got too much time on their hands. So what was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping to move back to the thank you, honey. They are bots. What's bots? That you can tell I know nothing about this sort of thing, can't you? Because I've not heard the word bot before. But yeah, so I'm hoping to move back to a military area, which would be absolutely lovely. I loved my old area. Oh, oh right. Oh, that makes them nice. Lovely. Charming. Right. Well, there you go. That just proves that the world is even crazier than I thought it was. Oh, okay. See, I don't game. I do not have a clue. Oh, look, the silver's starting to shine on my head. Um, that's the bummer with colouring my hair. Literally within 2 to 3 weeks of colouring my hair, the silver starts coming through. Yeah, I have that problem sometimes too, Tina. I just cannot read fast enough. Yeah, see, my nick games quite a lot. And you do learn something new every day, Christine. That is so true. Shh, Mary, shh. We don't admit to this. Shh. Thank you, April. But no, it's interesting because I colour my hair, and literally within 2.5 to 3 weeks, bang, the grey comes back. Unfortunately, that's the joy of hereditary grey. So yes, there is lots of blue going on, isn't there? Um, yeah, I've been grey since I was 27. That's when I first started showing grey hair. So I have a father who went grey at 18. I had a nana who was completely white at 50. If I grow mine out, I am pretty much majorly grey. And I keep threatening to do it, but then I chicken out. So I think I have to do it gradually. I just have to do a lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter colour until all of a sudden the grey just becomes more prevalent. But anyway, that is very true, Miss Carla. I'm learning that it is very Very hard to do alive and moderate at the same time. Free natural I like to no, I like to call it my, my tinsel, Kathy. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Dee. I keep going to embrace the grey, Denisha, but I just I don't know. I'll get there. I will get there. Um, I started getting grey when I was getting up at 5 a.m. till that'd send anyone grey, Teresa. I do love my grey sometimes, Carla, and then there's other days where I think, I'm not ready yet at 48 to be grey. But anyway, what do you do? To let her read my hair, I think I'm going to make peace with greys and deal with it. I'm getting to that point. I as I said, I think the way to do it is to lightly lighten the color with each coloring and then go from there. What am I crocheting at the moment? I am crocheting the Bag O Day hooded poncho. Well, I'm actually crocheting a few things. I've got a lot of things on the hook. Wisdom highlights. I love that. I love that. Hey, Leslie, how are you? I'm going to cover my grey with lilac silver colour. Actually, I keep threatening that, Kerry, that I keep telling everyone that when I go grey, I'm going to go lilac-y purple. So I do keep threatening that. In fact, the colour that I've got does have an almost purpley tinge in it. I did it that way for a reason. That is the poncho. So that's what I'm doing at the moment to take my mind off my Breaking Waves crochet blanket because it's doing my head in. Hey, Cindy. I'm just wondering if everyone can hit the like button if you get a chance. That'd be wonderful. If you don't like it, that's cool. That's understandable too. This is just my first go at a live to see how I go. You know what, Karen? The longer I go white more than grey. And the pinker the colour, which is quite a good look. But that's okay. Hey, Holly, how are you? Thank you, Dee. I'm using Super Saver Ombre, the deep teal colour. So it's coming along quite nicely, I must say. The video camera doesn't quite do it justice. But and then there's the Breaking Waves blanket. Oops. So they're what's on my hook, the major projects on my hook at the moment. Oh, FedEx is there. Wow. Parcel time. Happy days. Happy mail time. I noticed, Mary, that you've started slowly getting your parcels, which is exciting. Oh, that's not very nice. Holly, hopefully it doesn't play up much further and then you can upload it soon. Oh, Carla. Oh, I love it. You started a lovey. Oh, that'd be exciting. I'd like to see that. I keep thinking I want to make a lovey, but I haven't got around to it. 2 out of 7 ain't bad. Mary, it's better than where you were. Hopefully, the rest start coming much faster. I apparently have some happy mail sitting in my PO box. I don't know what it is that my best friend has ordered for me, but I received a message today asking me had I checked my mailbox, and I said no, why? And I was told that there is something yummy sitting in my PO box. So I don't know what the happy mail is. I shall find out tomorrow. But that sounds exciting. Can't wait to see what that is. And actually, the Breaking Waves blanket is for my best friend's daughter. So I'm not sure what she's ordered me. So that could be interesting. Hopefully, Mary, those parcels start arriving a bit quicker. Oh, more goodies. Oh, that sounds exciting. So a video coming along, Karen? So what does everyone else have on the hook? What are you all working on? I'd love to hear what you're working on. I've just written up my first baby blanket. Oh wow, Karen, that sounds amazing. I'd love to see it. If you're looking for a tester, I'd happy to test for you. Can't wait for Carla's law. I can understand that, Mary. I think there's some goodies in there that you're looking forward to. Starting a duck with fuzzy yarn. Oh, that sounds interesting, Gretchen. About a yeah, that's my problem, Dee. I have too many whips. Thank you, Cindy. Try and have a good day at work. More coasters and scrubbies for the kitchen. That sounds nice. I must admit, I keep thinking about putting together a parcel of things so that I can start my own store. We'll see what happens. Putting a border on the. Oh, I'm glad. I can't wait to see the way that that's finished, Carla. Oh, that sounds fun, Karen. 12-point star. Oh, okay. I've seen that one, Sue. It looks really pretty. Really, really pretty. Oh, that'd be lovely, Karen. I'd love to test it for you. Ooh, that's exciting. I can't wait. Ooh. KB, that will be so cool. Yay. A DRC market bag. Oh, I like that. I saw that someone put it up and it looked quite nice. I must say I have to do that. That was sent to Sylvia for Tabitha's treasures. Oh, okay. I'll have to do that. I didn't realise she did that. I might send some along so that they've got some. Some dishcloths, one of Crystal's shawls on the go. Lovey for my great niece. Hi, Libby. Welcome to our live chat. Down I'm doing. Oh, I didn't think you liked them, Carla. I thought you tried to avoid them as much as you could. Back scrubbies. Okay, April, thank you very much for coming along and joining. Bye, sweetie. First solid granny square for my blanket. Ooh. And so it begins, Miss Mary, so it begins. Kathy, I reckon that is the slowest job known to man, putting them all together if we put them all aside and don't start doing them one by one. I've found that if I do it on the go, it's not so big a job, but if I leave them and put them aside, oh lordy, I hate it. Crocheting Mystery Aussie K4C cow. What's that one, Karen? I don't know that one. Is Aussie K4C a podcaster or something. I haven't heard of them. Bye, April. Have a good day. Tried a few other options that didn't look right. Oh, 14 by 14. That's not quite so bad. Hopefully they'll go together quickly. Fingers and toes crossed. Knit for charities. Aussie side. Oh, okay. I hadn't heard of them. There you go. I shall write that down so I can have a look. Knit for charities. I haven't heard of them. I shall have to Thank you, honey. I'll have a look at them and see if do they take crocheted items as well as knit items or just knit items? It's a big Grafgan. I went crazy on the border and had to frog it. Oh, that's always a bugger when you have to do that. That's always a nightmare, Kathy. I must admit I'm not big on Grafgans and the like. I'm not a big corner to corner fan. It's one of those things that just doesn't grab me. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I will definitely look into that because I've been looking for a charity to crochet for and send things to. So I'll definitely look into that one. Hmm, that's excellent. I have crocheted a few beanies to go to our local cancer um, clinic at the local hospital. Um, my dad's best mate is currently in his last few days of a long battle with cancer, and so courtesy of him, I've wanted to do something for the local cancer unit. So I've been crocheting some beanies for them. But other than that, I was looking for a charity that I could crochet for and send them to. So that's awesome. Thank you for that. Um, yes, I imagine if you've already tied in the ends, it would be. Oh yeah, I'd be having one of those moments too. I must say. I would. Oh yikes. I think I'd be tearing my hair out. Well and truly. Mm. It's 10:21, so I'll be all right, honey. You have a good rest of your day. I hope the rest of your day off shift is a good one. Um, and no doubt we will talk later in your day and my morning. So have a good rest of the day, Carla. Um, yeah. So I was saying it's 10:21. So in about 9 minutes, I'm going to wrap it up because then it will be 10:30 at night my time. So time for me to take the last of my tablets and wrap up my evening. This is the end of my day. Oops, sugar. I just popped one out. There's some chewable, and I'll take the chewable ones out of the way. There's 3 chewables, and then there's the rest of that. There's 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13 tablets more if you include the chewables that I've got to have. So that that's me for the end. You have to go. Oh, I know that one, honey. I know that one well. I'm so glad that you're able to join us, and be a part of my first live. Thank you, Dee. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Oh, that is so exciting. I hope you're having a good day. I was just saying to the girls, I'm going to have to wrap it up in the next little bit because I have it's 10:30 at night and I have 13 more tablets to take before I head off to bed. So, well, I'm going to have to wrap things up soon, but it's so exciting to have you come and join us and be a part of my first live. That's awesome. Um, just if you're just joining and you haven't yet hit the like button, if you could hit the like button, that would be absolutely awesome. I'm being really quiet so the dogs don't know I'm. Oh, Gretchen, do you know what that happens in my house? If I wake and the dog knows about it, my day begins earlier than I want it to. Much, much earlier than I want it to. And that little cheeky critter that is my dog. I don't know whether many of you have met my Gus, but he is a cheeky little chicken. And the moment that he knows that I am awake, my day begins nice and early. A bit like a certain little feline that's hiding under the chair next to me. Whenever I'm sitting at my chair here, she sits right alongside me. Um, it's actually my daughter's cat, not mine. Um, but I have somehow managed to inherit her. So yes, they are very needy, Teresa. Very, very needy, very needy. But life would be very boring without them. At least that's what I keep telling myself. I would imagine 4 barking dachshund cross chihuahuas would be very, very loud. She does love me, Karen. Aren't I lucky? Oh, how gorgeous, Karen. The bed dance. Yes, I had one do a bed dance this morning. Actually, I had a cat and a dog do a bed dance because the moment that the dog wakes up, the cat notices and jumps on board. And the moment that the dog's awake, the cat has to be awake. Oh, wow, 120-pound put. Oh, hooly dooly. Cats do hear everything. You're so right there. So, so right. Yes, they hear everything. It's like a dog. A dog can hear a pin drop from a mile away, or at least mine does. Sorry, I've just got to have some of my Gatorade. I have that on tap in this place. I make up my own fresh every day because water has no nutritional value. So I'm stuck with Gatorade all day long. Um, but it helps me get the enzymes and amino acids that I need. Otherwise, I'd be missing them. 15-year-old that screams at you until you. Well, I have a 15-week-old that does exactly the same. If you don't feed her, she screams and meows and meows and meows, and the meows get louder and louder and louder until you feed her. And it's funny, you could feed her dry food, and if she doesn't want the dry food, she wants the wet food added, the meows will just get bigger and bigger, and she paws at her dish as if to say, well, come on, you've got to keep going. You haven't fed me enough. So, yes, they're just a wee bit cheeky. Oh, wow. Yes, that's the thing. Hello, Angry Cat Crafts. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I've only just this is my first ever live, and I unfortunately have to wrap it up in the next little bit. But I'm so happy to have you join us. What's your name, Angry Cats? Just because I like to call people by their first name and on the hook. Because I like to call people by their first name as opposed to their screen name. That's just one of my foibles. Hi, Nikki. Where are you at the moment? Where are you situated? I'm in Sydney and it's currently 10:28 p.m. Florida. Well, there you go. It would be nice and early where you are. Mine get a bit of. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea, Gretchen. Oh, that's not too bad. That's at least bearable. Hey, Karen. Good. Another. You're going to be part of the carousel, aren't you? For those who don't know, I'm doing a carousel for the Australian. Oh, hello, Libby. Oh, wow, Maryborough. Libby, I'm not sure whether you know, I'm doing a yarn carousel that's open to subscribers and the podcasters. And basically, it's 10 items get put into a box and they get posted from place to place to place. And we then pick out 1 to 3 items and put 1 to 3 items back. So, however many you take out, you have to put back and then post it on to the next person and to the next person. It will go around everyone before it then comes back to me. So, if you're interested, my email address is at the bottom of my description boxes on my videos. If you're interested and would like to join our yarn carousel, just shoot me an email. Same for you, Leslie, and I'll add you to the list. It's going to take place in July and August because I figure it will take a little while for us to get to place to place to place. Yeah, if you're interested, send me an email and I can add you to the group. So far, I think I've got 7 or 8 people, and I'd love to have more. So, yeah, just shoot me an email. My email address is Leah's Handmade Crafts, so all one word, Leah's Handmade Crafts at gmail.com. Thanks, Christy. Hope you have a lovely day. I am going to be wrapping this up very shortly. But yeah, if you're interested, just have a look on one of my previous emails and it will be listed there. Thanks, Chris. You have a good day too. And exactly, Teresa. Keep calm and crochet on, folks. Thank you, Karen. Karen, one of the moderators has just added in my email address. So for those ladies that are interested, just shoot me an email and I'll add you to our group. And yes, Leslie, there will definitely be more lives now that I know how to do it. Thank you, honey. I will have a lovely sleep. And the rest of you who are in the US and the UK, please have an absolutely blessed day. And I hope those of you that are in Australia have a lovely night's sleep. So until next time, keep crafting, keep crocheting, have fun, and God bless.